The GoPro Hero 9 is out, but I'm not upgrading yet. If you have the GoPro 7 like I do, you can still use it as an action camera. But in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use an older GoPro to make a video studio for YouTube or for your own instructional videos. I'll show you what you need and how to set up a GoPro Hero 7 so you can film like a pro. Let's do this. Welcome to Tech Travel Beyond, where I give you tips, tricks, and reviews for tech, travel, and life at home or on the go. I'm Chuck, and hit that subscribe button if you're new here and that notification bell so you can see more videos like these. So today, we're going to build a YouTube studio using something you may already have, a GoPro Hero 7 Black. And if you stick around to the end, I'll give you a bonus tip on how you can zoom with this setup. So GoPro still sells the Hero 7 Black on their site because it's still a good action camera. Heck, if you're like me, you probably have one stored with your other tech gadgets. Well, I have those tech-obsessed urges to upgrade to the Hero 9. It's more expensive, and you'll need to buy a whole new set of batteries and stuff to make it work. The GoPro 7 is still a great action camera for filming video, and you can even use it to create your own YouTube video studio. You simply need a few things and follow the steps I show you to create great looking video. It's a simple film formula. It's lights, camera, action. So let's get started with what you need. I have a whole bin full of GoPro stuff, and if you've had the camera for a while, you probably have a load of these parts and attachments too. In order to build your own GoPro studio, you'll need a few of these GoPro or action camera accessories. If you don't have them, you can find some of these on sites like Amazon, and I'll link them in the description below. First, of course, you'll need the GoPro Hero 7 Black with its mounting cage, battery, and micro SD card. You'll need to take off the protective door which covers USB-C and micro HDMI ports. Remember, when you take off the door, to safely store it away so you don't lose it, because you'll need it for those times when you want to film outside or near water. The second thing you'll need is a way to mount your GoPro so you can stand it up on a desk or table. We're going to mount this on a stand, and I'm going to use the GoPro 3-way with the arms folded and with the stand taken out of the grip and screwed in so it can stand. If you're taller or need the camera higher, you can extend the arms to adjust the GoPro's height. Next, to get great audio, I have the GoPro audio adapter and a simple lavalier mic. While the GoPro has great mics for when you're outside or on the go, the lavalier mic along with the adapter will give you better audio. To mount the audio adapter, I bought an Anlasser mic adapter mount, which simply slides onto the GoPro cage. By using the audio adapter, you can also plug in your GoPro to a power bank using its charging cable so you don't have to worry about changing batteries. I'm using an Anker charging battery that I take along with me when I travel. Finally, you'll need some light. The GoPro ads always look spectacular because they've always been shot in bright outdoor light. It's no secret though, the GoPro has a very small sensor. In most cases, when you're not in bright daylight, even in the shade, you may need to add light. A cheap and easy way to light yourself is to film in front of a window for light. But if it's raining outside or as we get into the fall and winter months, you might not have great window light. If you want to film after work or school, you may be filming at night. So here are some simple lighting options. The least expensive thing you can use is a simple table lamp you probably already have. This one is from my bedroom. Plug it in, take off the shade, and have it near you when you film. You also can use a lume cube, which can be a little expensive, or you can invest in a good flat panel LED light like this one, which has many adjustments so you can tone down or raise the volume of light when you're filming. I'm going to use this one by VGym. It's half the price of the lume cube, and you can change the color temperature and even change it to emit different colors. I'm going to mount this on a GoPro style selfie stick I have too. So now that we have all this, let's set up the GoPro for filming. Once you have all the lighting and sound set up, the next step is to set up the camera for shooting good video. So first, turn on your camera by pressing the power button until the screen comes on. The camera is in video mode when you see the icon with the video camera in the bottom right corner. If it's not, use the mode button which you use to turn on the camera, press it until you select video mode. Now we're going to use the Pro Tune menu to fine-tune your video settings. We want our picture to look like a regular camera without that GoPro wide fisheye look. And here's how you do it. We're going to shoot in 2K linear mode, which is the highest resolution without the rounded GoPro look. On the screen, press the bottom bar graphic at the bottom center of the screen. You're now in the video settings menu. At the bottom center, press Pro Tune. You'll get a menu on the right and select On. You'll go back to the menu and Pro Tune should be blue with the on indicator. Now at the top left, we're going to make your resolution 2.7K and 24 frames per second. This will give the highest quality image in linear mode, and we want 24 frames per second to film what looks as natural as possible for movement. Back to the menu, press FOV and select Linear. Now back to the menu, scroll to the second line. On the right, select Shutter. Select 1/48. Since we set 24 frames per second, we want our shutter to be 1/48 to abide by the 180-degree shutter rule for natural looking movement. If you want more information about that, look up the 180-degree shutter rule in Google and you'll see why it's considered cinematic and how it's a more natural way to film when shooting film or video. To make color easy, set your white balance to auto. If you're new to filming, that will be an easy way to film until you learn about white balance and color grading your video. Now, since we're inside filming with a camera with a small sensor, we're going to set its minimum and maximum sensitivity, or ISO. I use 200 for ISO min and 400 for ISO max. Anything higher on the small sensor makes your image really grainy. Now set sharpness to low and color to GoPro. If you know how to color grade and want more flexibility, you can shoot in the flat color profile, but it's really easy with good lighting indoors just to shoot GoPro. Now that's it for the settings. If you need to go back, rewind this video, and then after that, go ahead. Okay, settings are done, let's shoot. Now it's time to shoot, but you're probably thinking, wait Chuck, how do I know if I'm in the shot? Well, you can do it the old-fashioned way by positioning your camera and yourself and do a couple test shots. Then you go back and look at the footage each time, right? But wait, that's a little time-consuming. But there's an app for that. Yup, you can control your GoPro from the GoPro app. If you've connected your camera to your phone when you first registered your camera, you had to do it on the app, and that's also where you can download pictures and footage on the go. You can also use it for viewing and recording your shooting. So simply connect your camera and in the app select Control Your Camera Mode. You can frame yourself, see the lighting and color before you shoot, and if it looks right, press Record. So here's what that looks like. Okay, so this is what it looks like with a studio setup that I outlined throughout this video for the GoPro Hero 7. I started the video using the app, and I also framed myself using the app on my iPhone, and so here's how it looks. I have the VGM light right here. I'm hooked in to the GoPro using a lavalier mic that's hooked into the audio module, and then that's all standing up on the GoPro 3-way. So I have a basic studio setup. Now, as always, you can download your footage on the micro SD card that's located inside the camera. You simply remove it and then plug it into your computer and edit it on any app that you use for your computer editing. You can also download the footage to your phone and edit on an app like iMovie. So it's pretty flexible and you can do a lot of things with this whole setup. But guess what? Remember that bonus tip that I talked about at the beginning of this video? Well, with this entire setup, you can live stream or Zoom. All you need is a cheap micro HDMI to HDMI cable that plugs into the GoPro, and then this part will plug into a cheap USB capture card that you plug into your computer, and then you follow the directions I outlined in the video above, or at the end of this video you'll see the end screen that has that video. You follow those directions and you can Zoom or live stream with this same exact setup on your GoPro. Anyways, let me know in the comments down below. What'd you think? Are you using a setup like this? Or did you know you can use a GoPro 7 or a GoPro 6? Yeah, that's right. You can use a GoPro 6 for this same exact setup too. Anyways, let me know in the comments down below and let me know what you're currently using for your studio, or if you ever use a GoPro for your filming for your YouTube or studio videos. As always, hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and if you found value in this video, hit that like button. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.